up? What do you nerdigans? This is the one and only Packer Girl 89, and today's hashtag anime nerdigan review is going to be for Berserk 2017, episode 7, aka season 2, episode 19, titled The Arcana of Invocation. First of all, thank you so much for being patient. My mans has been hijacking my laptop for the past couple of days, so that's why my anime reviews have not been up on time. And he's starting to he keeps telling me that these are useless, so if you want to prove him wrong, make sure you guys are liking, subscribing, and donating to the Nerdigans Inc. expansion to prove his ass wrong. Anyway, also before I get to this review, let me just briefly cover how I do my anime Nerdigan reviews. So basically, what I do is, while I'm watching the anime, I have the corresponding manga chapter in front of me, and Berserk, because Kentaro, aka the mangaka, actually worked on this, the bar's kind of high, so if it's not matching for panel, frame for frame, like if there's dialogue skipped, which has happened, if there's scene skipped, which has happened, I'll call it out whether it's good or bad. Most of the time it's bad, sometimes it's good, but whatever. In regards to dialogue, if the writing's just really bad, I'll have to call it out when it comes to word changes. In regards to, and if the context of the dialogue is different from what the manga originally intended, then I'll call it out. Anyway, let's get to this review. So, this episode, before the opening starts at chapter 210, which is where we left off. And, of course, it was going so well. And then, fucking A. It was just freaking, the wording got screwed up. First of all, Sharik says that it's in the mind, not the heart. So why the fuck are you saying it's the mind? In regards to the sanctuary. And this part was completely skipped, which was the spirit is not of this mortal body, but exists within the spiritual world, right? As for those who exist as ideas, the mind is all with which we can perceive them. Let's see. Regarding magic, the user must always consciously envision the figure of the spirit to be addressed distinctly enough to perceive it literally. It is not an attempt to believe in something one cannot see. So long as there is no margin of doubt, one can see, feel, fully perceive it. Spiritual perception, can this truly be? This part was completely skipped as well. For the most part, this was actually here. This part of the dialogue was here. I think this part was here as well. Magic, no, yeah, oh no, this part, I think this part was here. Let me just double check my notes real fast. And this part of the dialogue was skipped too. Magic, no, the, Arcana of Invocation is not simply about chanting mantras or meditating intently on your own wishes. It begins with recognizing and confronting the counterpart to whom you must impart your thoughts. But then at the same time, there are also great dangers involved. Now, look, and then Guts was supposed to say, looks like they can't enter this light. But I have to say, though, like, in regards to the imagery and everything, it's perfect. It really is. And this is probably some of the nicest art we've seen, especially of Guts. But I'm kind of pissed at the anime a little bit because it's been, I want to say for like maybe the past couple of episodes, it's been cutting some of the lore, and it really that's when it really starts pissing me off because Berserk has a really interesting lore. So yeah, that kind of bothers me just a little bit. Oh my god, the ogre. The ogre looks so fucking beautiful. That's one thing I gotta give props for the animation here, is that it looks great. But again, the dialogue's been skipped. Like, Guts was supposed to say, what's that, when the ogre's coming in? And then he's supposed to be like, what's this thing? And Puck was supposed to say the troll's daddy, and that was completely skipped. It's so annoying. Like... Why didn't he say the troll's daddy? Because that shit was funny. The rest of chapter 210 was fucking perfect. It was beautiful. It matched panel for panel, frame for frame for the most part. Yes, we had some dialogue skipped in chapter 210. I'm kind of mad that some of the lore got skipped. But other than that, like, oh my god, like, this is such a good episode so far. Oh my god, I'm so happy. You have no idea. Yes, the music is back. I fucking love this music when, like, Guts just comes in. I love it. It's like, for freedom. That's what I keep thinking. Guts is gonna say. It's for freedom, because you have, like, the bagpipes going. And then it goes into the Pirates of the Caribbean. I fucking love it. I love it so much. This chapter has just got, like, chapter 211 fucking amazing right now. It really is. He cut off the monster's arm and amazing was skipped, but oh my god, this is making me so happy right now because this is following panel for panel and it even has the little bug comment. It makes me happy. The Kelpie is so perfect, like from its appearance at the beginning or like a little earlier on in the episode to like right now, this Kelpie is just fucking awesome. I am loving this Kelpie. We had some lines skipped. Looks kind of plain though was skipped, and what Guts was supposed to say was when it rains it pours. I really wish that was there, but that's okay. Evalera's comments are just like skipped, and it's not fair because they're funny. She's like, you're gonna die. It's skipped. But other than that, like minus the elf comments not being showed, even though they showed Pucks, thank God they did. Otherwise, I would have been even more pissed. This is really a nice adaptation of chapter 211. I fucking love it. I fucking love it. Also, amongst the elf comments that were skipped, suicide's no help, and phew, nice one, were skipped. See, Berserk, you can do it. You can do monologuing and dialoguing at the same time, and it's like the manga, and it's so nice. It makes me happy. Like, there is hope for you, Berserk. Like, I've been saying it all season since the first episode that there's hope, and I think this is the episode I've been waiting for of Berserk since episode 1. I swear to God. But anyway, that was the way chapter 211 ended, which was when Serpico was granting, was asking for power from the wind spirits. It was perfect. This whole chapter 211 minus, you know, some of the elf comments being skipped was fucking perfect. This is what a manga to anime adaptation should be, minus not having the elf comments. The elf comments being there would have made this better, but it really feels like this manga's coming to life, and that is something us Berserk fans have been waiting for forever. And I feel like we're finally getting it, and it makes me happy. Again, I guess that the Berserk, are you just sexist because you have Puck's comments, and I love that all Puck's comments are here, thank God, thank God. But Evalera's comments are not here at all. Like, they're just skipping Evalera's comments. And this chapter is so fucking perfect other than that. It really is. Which includes He Did It was skipped, and, what was the other thing? Was you might not get a turn if you don't hurry. But, oh my god, I love this. Even the music for when Serpico came in was, like, freaking perfect. Like, this makes me so happy. The manga's coming to life, thank God. You were doing so well, anime. Like, when Shariq was about to cast her spell and go find the water elementals, oh my fucking god, that was so beautiful. But, part of her dialogue was cut, which was, the ones that, hold on, let me get back to the first part of it. No, that part was there. It was just the last part of it was cut. Other than that, like, it was all there. It was, the ones, the sanctuary enshrined, was skipped. But, oh my god. Why did you do that? You were doing so well, anime. In chapter 212, I have no other, besides the complaints I made, I have no other complaints for 212, and how it's going into 213 is just so fucking perfect and smooth. Kentaro, I love you. I fucking love this. I love this. This manga's coming to life. It is making me so happy right now. The line was supposed to be water spouts on the trolls. But I gotta say this right now. The animation of this fight is so awesome. Even seeing that one eye outside off that was falling off the Kelpie was fucking amazing. Oh my god, where was this last year? And you want to know why this is better than that shitty anime we got last year? Because Kentaro put the manga on hiatus to work on this, and you can fucking tell. You really can tell. Oh my god, that water spirit was beautiful. Oh my god, the water spirit and the possession of Shariq with the water spirit was so cool. But there was only one part that was skipped from this whole little dialogue here. That which gathers and flows through this rill. That was skipped. But other than that, I mean, holy fuck, this is so beautiful. This is the episode of Berserk I've been waiting for. I swear to God. And this part was skipped as well, which was she's totally gone. Oh, water spirit, no water. But like that was the only thing skipped. But I love the sway. That was so cool to see animated. Oh my god. Overall, chapter 213, was fucking perfect. Minus that little line that was skipped, the couple of things, the dialogue that were skipped, it was perfect. This is a manga to anime adaptation of Berserk. I swear to God, Kentaro, thank God you worked on this. We can tell you worked on this. And this part was skipped from Sepiko, which I think is weird. It was supposed to be, whew, finally, it seems to have ended. Still, this is a bit much. And then we get to Evil Era stuff. Finally, Evil Era gets to comment some more. So this part of the dialogue was skipped as well. Yep, you're much better than that, dumbass too. Why is that skipped? I know why it's skipped. That is my man's. Why was that skipped?
Because it's a scratch record player.
He's so goddamn dumb sometimes, I swear to God.
I'm so goddamn what?
I said you're goddamn silly, I swear to God.
I thought you said dumb.
No, I said silly. So for the most part, chapter 214 was really adapted nicely. I wish we would have ended the episode here. It would have been a lot better, but we're getting a little bit of chapter 215 as well, it looks like. So I got kicked out of my spot where I was recording by my mans because he demanded it. So I am here. So deal with it. At least I can finish this review and I'm not having to start over.
Yeah, because I can't stare at a fucking screen.
Oh my God. See, he wants to hijack my laptop again. I gotta finish this quick. So this part was skipped in the dialogue for chapter 215. Are you going to become a witch or something? Oh, that might be nice. Either way, maybe I'll skin some troll pelts. And I know my man's is trying to talk, but sorry. He's not getting shit. Also, this part was skipped from the priest, which was visualize the figure of the angel in your mind, eh? Mm-hmm. That part was skipped. So this part was skipped from Morgan's dialogue. If at that time I hadn't met her, I wonder what I'd have done. And I think this part was skipped too. I ran away was skipped, and no, that part wasn't skipped. What was it? It was, there was, I swear there was another part. Oh, from Isidiro's dialogue, this was pretty much skipped. But I cut that out. I didn't do a damn thing. So, yeah. Dialogue is being skipped here and there. But, I mean, this is matching panel for panel. Frame for frame for the most part. So, I'm not going to hate it too much. But it's not like Renai Boken or Booster Shoujo Bacavalism. Or, what's another one that's really been pissing me off? Well, those two are the two that are pissing me off. It's not like those two animes, which they're just like cutting so much shit out and you can't even recognize the damn manga. No, I actually can recognize this. I can see this as, this is a Berserk manga to anime adaptation. It is really, really refreshing of you, Berserk. I love how this episode ended. It ended with the Braveheart music when it's like, Kaiba! I fucking love it. And the bagpipes, it made me happy, and then went into the Pirates of the Caribbean music. I fucking love this soundtrack. This soundtrack is great. Anyway, this episode was definitely a good episode of Berserk. I have been waiting for a good episode of Berserk like this. Some of the lore got cut a little bit, but it wasn't like to the point where it was just like, God damn, stop. No, it was good, and we had some Puck comedy, which was nice too. I'm hoping we could keep this up. I'm still sad that we didn't get Jedi Puck last week. But anyway, let me know your thoughts about this episode in the comment section below. I freaking loved it. This episode made me happy. Again, I'm sorry that this is late. It should have been up on See, this is what I have to deal with. Anyway, remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdigans Inc. If you love what I'm doing and want to contribute to the Nerdigans Inc. expansion, there's a few ways you could do that. You could donate to the Nerdigans Inc. PayPal, Patreon, or purchase something off the Nerdigans Inc. Amazon wishlist. All those links are in the description box below. Also, make sure you follow me on the Twits, aka Twitter. Follow my Twitch channel. Follow me on PlayStation Network. All that's in the description box below as well. Till next time, Nerdigans, I'll be seeing you later. Bye!